What's going on, my fellow Jedi and Padawans? Welcome back to another Jedi gaming video. Thank you guys so much for coming back to the channel, and if you guys are new, welcome. Today we're going to take you through a nice quick god roll guide that I think that this thing with a precision frame is going to be pretty solid. Plus it was released inside a Revenant right here with the live fire Stasis primary that is a scout rifle with the field tested origin trait. We got ourselves Rhyme Stealer as well as Headstone, so beautiful little combo for getting us frozen armor as well as, or I should say frost armor, as well as just that stasis synergy in general. As I said, for this weapon it is a world drop in general, so you're gonna get it from that gunsmith or just roaming around doing activities. The tonics definitely help so you can focus into kinetic weapons that'll drop from the world drops, but we got ourselves field tested right here as our origin trait. Defeating targets or dealing damage with this weapon gradually increase range, stability, handling, and reload. Definitely a pretty solid perk on this because it is a precision frame, so it shoots fast with that vertical recoil. It'll be good in both PvE as well as PvP for an origin trait. First column PvE wise for our live fire right here, we're going to go with small bore because of that 7 range, 7 stability, as well as the stability masterwork. Like I said, it is a pretty recoil pattern up and down, but overall it does bounce pretty fast because it shoots pretty fast, so I like having small bore for range and stability. Next off, we got ourselves appended mag for our magazine. We're gonna go with this +2 in magazine, really the only option in my personal opinion that doesn't totally tank your reload speed like extended mag would do. Now I'm gonna cover the whole third column at once with 3 different perks for you. So first off, we got Rhyme Stealer. Second off, we got Heating Up, and then last we got Subsistence. So Rhyme Stealer, destroying those stasis crystals, defeating a frozen target with this weapon is going to grant us frost armor. Heating Up, final blows with this weapon increase accuracy, stability, while improved vertical recoil. And then Subsistence, defeating targets partially refills the magazine from reserves. So for me, up on the screen, we got these. I think overall, for me, I would go with Rhyme Stealer as my number 1 choice, Subsistence as my number 2, Heating Up as my number 3, because Rhyme Stealer is going to give us that stasis overshield, if you will, with frost armor, because with Headstone stasis synergy, going to be the perfect combo. And then Subsistence, definitely very good for just getting those defeats. It'll refill the magazine because we are only going to have about 20 shots in this, depending on how you have it built out with your mods. You could go with backup mods, stuff like that as well. So definitely a good little combination for the third column and those 3 perks. Now onto the fourth column. Again, we got 3 different perks that I'm going to throw at you. The first one is Headstone. Precision final blows spawn those stasis crystals at the victim's location. Second off is Shoot to Loot, shooting those orbs of power or ammo bricks, pick them up, which is very nice because it also reloads our weapons. And last but not least, we got ourselves a Rampage. Kills with this weapon temporarily grant damage increase. So for me, I would definitely go with Headstone as my number 1 option, pairing that with Rhyme Stealer as the 5 out of 5 god roll. And then Shoot to Loot is a very good option as well, because picking up orbs of power, picking up ammo bricks, definitely very nice, especially on something like this as a scout rifle. It probably has the best registration in my personal opinion with a weapon besides maybe a hand cannon, so very good option. And then number 3 I would go with as the Rampage. If you go with something like Subsistence Rampage, that is a very good option as well. Probably the second overall option, I guess, is probably for me Subsistence Rampage. Rhyme Stealer with Headstone is the first one, and then something like that Heating Up with Shoot to Loot is probably a very good option as well. But overall, I think I would give this thing inside of the PvE realm maybe a 3.8, 3.9, maybe up to a 4.0 because of the Rhyme Stealer Headstone combination, but overall, nothing too special about it in the PvE realm. As for the PvP side of this weapon, we're going to go with small bore again for the barrel because, like I said, range, stability, definitely the 2 things that are lacking the most on this weapon, especially in the PvP side of things. And then I did go with a range masterwork just so it could reach out a little bit farther at like that 80-90 range. Barrel on this for PvP, we're going with ricochet rounds, range and stability again, like I said, giving us the best all-around stats on this, about 70 in that range and 80, 90 in the stability. This time, third column, our two options are heating up and rapid hit. Heating up is final blows with the weapon increase accuracy and stability while improving vertical recoil. Rapid hit, rapid precision hits, temporarily increase stability and reload. So both are giving us that stability, little bit of extra reload with rapid hit compared to heating up, but that accuracy and stability, at least for me, I would probably choose heating up over rapid hits, even though heating up you do need to get a final blow instead of rapid hits is just precision hits that can get that to proc. I think overall for me, heating up is a little bit better option for sure, but both very solid options for the PvP side of this weapon. Fourth column, we got three different options this time. No distractions, to the pain, as well as offhand strike. No distractions, aiming the weapon for a short time reduces flinch. Definitely very good with the PvP side of things. To the pain, while the weapon is equipped, taking damage increases handling and aim assist until the weapon is stowed. Taking more damage increases this effect. Definitely a good PvP perk as well. Offhand strike is our last option. Like I said, final blows grant additional range, stability, and accuracy when firing from the hip. So this not as good in my personal opinion, but nothing other in this column was really speaking to me perk wise. So this would definitely be my last option, offhand strike, with the other two, no distractions, to pain, almost interchangeable. I'm actually going to throw 1 and 2 above each of them just because I don't really know. It's a total playstyle thing, up to you. If you like sitting in the back or something like that, not just in the action all the time, really ADSing down a lane, no distractions, probably better, but overall to pain maybe a little bit better in my personal opinion. So heating up to pain is probably the 5 out of 5 for me, or at least like the best option for this weapon. Rapid hit though, also very interchangeable with the heating up, so up to you and your play style. Overall, again, nothing too crazy about the scout rifle. Would give it probably again like a 4.0, 3.9 for the PvP realm. Just a middle of the road C tier, low B tier weapon for Destiny 2 for both PvP, PvE. So up to you if you want to crack this thing out, but with changes coming in the next sandbox, I do think scout rifles are going to be decent with the builds that we got going on, precision frames specifically. So definitely a solid thing to farm for those open world weapons. But again, appreciate all you guys for coming back to the channel as always. Don't be afraid to like and subscribe, hit that bell if you have not. It helps me out, helps the channel out, plus you guys will get all the notifications for the builds as well as god rolls that we put out on the channel. So again, happy holidays. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.